So welcome ladies and gentlemen, and here we go, we are gonna get into OverRush PH PUGS, and let's get into this one. Sorry about that, all those delays, and we are gonna be finally getting into the game. Here on the blue hand side, who do we have? It's gonna be Team I'm Ready, and on the red it is gonna be what is their name again? Was it like What is Sleep? What's Sleep? I'm Dead Inside. True, that's very true too. And Imagine Sleep, actually.
Round one.
For the red team instead. So welcome. We are going to be getting into our game. We start things off on Oasis. Here we go on University. And it seems like we are going to be getting ready to go into our action. So hopefully everyone can actually see the announcements. It's like at everyone, final standings at announcements. There you go. Just to make sure you all see that is going on. But already a good start here for Team Imagine Sleep. They are going to be getting the frags that they are looking for. And you know, so far so good, doing all the things that can be done. Sadly, I'll bet you first. I went to 3-1-1, I backed down. I wasn't being patient, paying attention actually to the chat. Sorry about that, guys. I was fixing the new wave standings announcement. But it seems like we are going to be getting started. And yeah, Team Imagine Sleep will be able to get those first frags on the board. Now let me just clean up a few things here and there, and I think we are finally truly ready to go coming into this one. This is going to be our first game actually in the June 10 session, and it seems like Ambi will get that pin onto Cyber Strike. Going for the brawl right here, right now. Winston going to be in the face of the University. Here comes the Wrecking Ball though, courtesy of Funtrick, and Chaos getting on the board, catching up Laser instead. So Team Majesty really off to a hot start, getting as much value as they can with the Winston and the Wrecking Ball. They need to plus the Mind Zarya trying to struggle against all of this, and Team I'm Ready is not ready whatsoever for everything that is coming their way. So much damage being done, a lot of different kind of adverse effects, and all you can say, you know, Wamanagi plus Ocarina and Chaos on the red hand side. Here for the blue, it is gonna be Invox Elixirine with Somi there and Blazer. And we'll see if there's gonna be a Elixirine does catch out Cyber Strike there. Mindstone in position, front are gonna be rolling on away. Archangel though, in the meantime, Blizzard available. Gonna jump on already from Ocarina. Majesty trying to make a brawl happen. We've got Elixirine though staying onto the right hand side. Right here, right now, here we go with Power Driver from Funtrick perhaps. Trying to get a shutdown, trying to get a setup on. But overall for Team I'm Ready, they need to really find the value with their combos. Invox really struggling against the Winston there. The Blazer trying to play it clutch with the Doomfist. But there comes the Blizzard right now. Into the backline we go. And the rally right here, right now from JDC as well. The room just shut down the Genji and the Doomfist. Sleep right now connecting. Blazer gonna be struggling into this one. Chaos just making it happen. And CC game absolutely strong. But Nanobus gonna be into play right now. Into the Dragon. Cyber Strike letting it rip. It's gonna be Team Imagine Sleep looking to really go for a hot start right here, right now. And they are just destroying the opposition right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. A very strong showing from the red hand side at the very start. Chaos even going for the sleep right onto Invox. And this might be it. Ambi, sneaky peeky, the way to go. Funtrick sees his opposition right in front of him. Time on ticking, but the Reinhardt knows this is his time to just try to go for the stall. And go for the charge. Will get caught by Archdaniel instead. Blazer though on the board. Invox in the time brought back to life. And here comes Chaos right now with the frag onto one. Invox though with the Dragon Strike. And right here, right now, Ocarina gonna be looking to make sure everything is gonna be fine and dandy. Still for Somi though, moving over to the right hand side. For Team Imagine Sleep, they are going to be going for the chase as quick as can be. Garrison surge though from Fussy. Seems like Team I'm Ready still going to be putting up a fight into this one. Funtrick and Archdaniel though on the board yet again. And you can really see from the Noodle Squad from these two getting damage that needs to be done. Chaos right now catching out Fussy. And in the end, it is Imagine Sleep getting all the action done and dusted. The red hand side, 100-0. Very strong start here.
0-1.
28-0. When you look at the score like that, it's ridiculous. One out of goal, it was 2. 2. I already guessed. It's okay. You got 2 more maps to go. It's okay. You got this. I believe. I believe. Always believe in you, mates. Wait, best of 3. Yeah, we BO5. Yeah, we are BO5. Yes, there we go. First to 3 in how it works. And now it's the raw attack. Welcome. So yeah, Team I'm Ready. They are gonna be looking to do a little better. Funtrick rolls in front of Inbox and says, hey, can you please kill me? And I guess that's how it pretty much works right there. Ocarina no way to leap on in already, trying to go for the brawl onto Ambi. To imagine Sleep though, just keeping the pressure on. And a really strong dive here. Every single time Funcher gets a Winston partner, it feels like that's one of the best things that can really happen for their team. Arctaniel though with the sticky bombs on. In the meantime, there we go with more of the top up and Chaos alongside the rest of the red hand side gets in position for the point. So while I do have time, as we are seeing utter domination here from the red hand side, let's put these teams back onto the roster. You got Funtrick and Ocarina there, Arctaniel gonna be with the rest of the crew. We got Cyber Strike alongside JDC as well as Chaos. In the meantime though, on the blue hand side, we got Ambi and Fussy. Invox is there as well with Blazer, Somi, and Elixirine. Anyway, there, Ocarina gonna be able to get on the board, takes care of Ellie there, coup de grace, and we're spectating as we got Invox as well as Ocarina brawling up on top. Here comes Somi though, going for the top up. Ambi gonna be able to get that kill. Here we go though with the Roadhog in position, and here comes the Biggie trying to come on back. JDC with the repair back there. Cyberstrike already catching out one. I will see the Genji right now, can get some value here. Sees the Roadhog in front of him. Gonna be an easy ult target there to just basically get all that he needs for that Dragon Blade. And right now, Cyberstrike trying to really snipe out Somi, but he's just using that Seesaw Antics. Valkyrie right now gonna be in the play. 1-for-1 trade so far. I'm ready, looking to survive onto this forefront, and finally they get enough kills to get a point back. So it took their sweet time, but in the end, it is gonna be Team I'm Ready finally getting the point that they're looking for. It was very, very difficult for them, to say the least. A really long stall here from the red hand side. But they are down by one map right now, so they're looking to make sure that they can actually get things done along the way. Right here, right now, though, we'll see how this is all gonna pan out. Inbox already catching out one player. Deadeye here coming out from McCree, and 2 kills on the board. Make that a third. Seems like Ocarina gonna get caught out in the open. Cyberstrike in the meantime on the right hand side, and Inbox is just going ham right here, right now. Free shots all about doing the damage that needs to be done. You know, so far so good. Overall, a strong showing from him. And you can really just say in a setup like this that Team I'm Ready is finally going to be able to play a little better with more damage. Here we go, Resurrection, Blazer brought back to life, Elixirine even go for the trans. Really interesting affair there, but Ambi with the Whole Hog pushing Funtrick back. Sleep that does connect. Here comes Ellie trying to survive against that Dragon Blade. Chaos even go for Nanopus as well. And you really see the problem there. If you use the trans without the Nanoblade being used out, it's so difficult to survive. And for Team I'm Ready, they had a very, very simple target to go on, but at the same time, he's just so slippery. And overall, the blue hand side just getting beaten back again. 3 frags on the board, ready for Team Sleep, doing all they can to get this point back. And a strong showing yet again. I'm so happy though that we have finished New Wave. We got all the standings. Final standings. Regular season. Should give even 1 more percent. You know, 69. You gotta drop it there. But hey, Invox is dropping members on the other side like crazy. Gets the headshot onto JDC from behind, but Cyberstrike, we're gonna be able to get that peel on. Somi though trying to go for the pocket play, will get caught after the open. Majesty will leap on in already. You can really see that I'm Ready is desperate to try and clutch at that. Strike though connecting onto Chaos. There we go with enough of that shield, but as I say that, Funtrick already catching out too. And a very, very simple end there for Team Majesty. They finish up that second map 100-68.
Score 0.
Actually, I think I can share it myself.
Ready
Oh,
for
final regular season standings.
Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
There you go, there you go, there you go. Oh, it's the Arctaniel. Okay, no problem. I think my head is dropping. Nice. Yes. Ano magagawin ko? Map score, match score, games played, head to head. Okay, okay. Are we good? Can we get Sinatra in here? Yes. Sure, whatever. Retired boy.
Genji, how about a quick sparring session?
Yo, show me what you've been working on.
Of course, Ark. Don't worry, Ark Daniel. I got you, bud. I got you, bud. So there you go. We are back into the action, and we are gonna be getting into our deciding map here for Team Imagine Sleep.
Let's get you back.
We'll see though if they can get things done into this one. As Somi gonna be looking to just play that pocket as much as possible, trying to enjoy that mercy in a situation like this. But he will be trying to work things out with Inbox on the Echo. It's a really tough task, honestly, here for Inbox. He's gonna be looking to make sure that he can get as much shots as possible. High ground right here, right now, looking to make sure that everything is going to be fine. And there we go with the sticky bombs being tossed out at the same time. Leap on though from Ocarina Funtrick in the meantime, playing that wrecking ball, and it's still all about playing the dive right here, right now. Set here on the left hand side. In the meantime, though, just flying on around as much as possible. And it really feels like we'll see if the Echo can actually get some value here. No one really to shut this down except maybe Chaos on that Ana with a little help from the Hanzo of Archdaniel. But it will really be so difficult to say the least. Flying on around right here, right now onto the left hand side. And it will really be all about the top of the game here for both sides. Mercy Ana on the support line here for Summon Lake Serene. JDC and Chaos on the Brig Ana instead. But with the Echo into tow, you can really see the burst damage coming the way from Inbox. And that is Team I'm Ready now, looking a lot better. And should be able to get this initial capture. So good start there overall, and it seems like they are going to be looking to have just a little more Blazer, dodging a few cars here and there, trying to play things out. And what the hell are you doing? Actually throwing right there. I don't even know what Blazer is doing, guys, but hey, we got Ocarina right now going for Saison in Puncher Kill. It means one does get two, and so far so good. We'll see if Imagine Sleep can actually get this point on. We got Puncher already staying on the objective. Voxel turning into Winston, but can anyone actually pay attention? After getting going back to that point, and get a quick little salute there to the Wrecking Ball as Inbox turns back into the Echo there. But Ocarina doing all he can, gets Taze onto two. Blazer right now trying to get the punch on again. Has the meteor strike to disengage, but that gives up the point. And we'll see if anyone can actually be a target for the Doomfist. So Blazer with the right idea, just not enough HP to do so. Usually you have to disengage in a situation like that, and you can really see what all the CC is about. But the Imagine Sleep right now bumping that final rage with Ocarina. So Winston just crunching to victory here. And right here, right now, beat one out from Ocarina. We have the right hand side though with the Wrecking Ball in position. And maybe Puncher can get the mines on. Nana Blade though is available here for Team Majesty. Chaos right now gonna be hanging on back with that Nana boost. And here comes a Taze again from Ocarina. It's time though to let it rip. Try to go for the combo there. Somi now will go down. And Cyberstrike will get to make that 3 vehicle execution there for Team Majesty. Ambi just trying to be a good sport and be a good neighbor. He is gonna die there in the field battle trying to get on away. But, you know, that's how it really just leads into sometimes. Good try there. Unfortunately, everything falling apart at the seams. It's all groups. Okay, so there you go, guys. Today is not my day. I mean, if you're playing Doomfist against Brig Ana, it's a little difficult to say the least. We'll see how it's gonna. As Fuzzy decides to go for the flux there, Ocarina though, and Punching. A beautiful dive on in. Archdaniel right now going ham on the left hand side. Even Majesty, the space being created here, and any member of the community loves to have Puntrick on that ball. If they can play that with some really good, then can really execute so much into the front line. But right here, right now, Blazer's Redemption Arc already falls apart. Archdaniel, as well as Chaos, getting a snipe damage on. And this might be, you know, a very quick first game. The Majesty already in prime position to get this victory. Can they actually hold things out? Somi though, flying on the round, trying to make sure he can make it to the other side. 97% in counting, deep on in here from Ambi. And Inbox right now with that Deadeye gonna be hanging on back instead, but Blazer gonna get on the board. Here we go with that takedown onto Archdaniel, but he needs to get just a little more into that one. Fuzzy right now going for as many beams as possible, like trying to survive. And here comes Cyberstrike, Ocarina, and JDC just destroying the opposition here. And overall, it really is just the right hand side running away with it, and more It really feels like when you put that Wamanagi duo together, they are just looking nigh unstoppable here, the Pugs. And once we do something by this point in time, it was just like, oh no, that's just absolutely heartbreaking there. Laser even missing the pulse bomb, and this should be game, set, and match unless Ambi can do something with it. He went for the Primal Rage earlier on, space created there by Ocarina, and that will be a victory for Team Imagine Sleep. Interesting start to our Pugs, and yep, that's how it really just crumbles sometimes. So the game goes over to Cyberstrike, now the Blade gonna be there. That is just gonna be game, set, and match into play. Good start though, especially for the red hand side. They were just completely on point. And again, guys, if you do want to join, feel free to hop on in. Whew. Ooh, just 5. Ooh, 5. To say meme board. Okay, ooh, just 5. Who you guys at? Anyone on blue want to go again? No, that doesn't work. Dead game. Nice. Better have fun than suffer. Can I cap? Let's join nata. Sige. Okay then. I'll just fix it. I can fix it then. Tell him to get in here already. Ah. Wait, is it Ilias? No, it's not Ilias. We play on Numbani. Ito na lang. Bestie. Ano ba? How we doing this? How we do this? That core coup de grace. Yumi, ano ka? Kung DPS si Tim. Like, what are we getting from Yumi then if you're gonna be playing DPS? Go Fussy. Let's go Fussy! It's a little confusing. I can heal. Rutherford, Cyberstrike. Okay, Middleson's. Let's do goats. Yes, yes. Hello, enemy. Archdaniel, Milson's, Ocarina Chaos, JDC. To actually put it, Dead Core and JDC. Dead Core and Chaos together. See, Rafa can handle it, and then this is like 28-0 by the way, and then Seascapades. That should be good enough. That should be good enough. And let's get into Numbani for map number 2. So this is gonna be game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, it's time to get back into the OverRush PH Pugs. We do this twice a week, and we look to do as much as we can with the community. But let's get into the action here on the blue hand side. We got 28-0 by the way, and here on the red hand side, we got the Seascapades instead. So, for 28-0 by the way, Team Wamanagi with a perfect record there in the D-Wave Invitational. So meantime for Seascapades, we'll see what Ocarina, Dead Core, Chaos, Cyberstrike can all bring to the table with Patrick there on the right hand side, and you know, Rafa gonna be looking to just fill things up along the way. But yeah, Archdaniel gonna be the blue hand on the blue team with Nilsson's in play, Yumi Tamura on that DPS role, and JDC as well as Coup de Grace to round things up. Thank you, Ambi. Have a stay safe and cooking. But Patrick and Ocarina back into the board. We got Rafa there with a Cyberstrike instead. Alongside all of this, it's Dead Core 08 and finally Chaos. And we'll see if the red hand side can actually do it again and see if they can actually see the seas and move on in for another victory. Seascapades on the red hand side here for the blue. It's 28-0 by the way. What's up, Silverman? And hello, hello, hello. Feel free to hop on if you do want to go. First game on the day, go easy. What is easy? This is Pugs, guys. People show up here. People wake up, show up, and it's ridiculous sometimes.
See through the darkness.
But hey, we are going to be getting into another one, ladies and gentlemen, and tomorrow going to be on this McCree. Got Yumi on the Hanzo. In the meantime, he's diving position again for Punching no Karina. Rodolph playing Little Red Riding Ashles. Love to really see into the meta. It seems like Yumi, though, first kill on the play already. Cyber Strike going to go down there. Pod Driver connecting. Dynamite right now being tossed over to the other side. And Arctail looking for a little bit more setup. Seems like the will connect, and Rodolph hammering on away. Chaos right now trying to get the CC on, but in the meantime, we see the Wrecking Ball rolling on around. So this is Numbani, guys. We don't see this map too often, but you know, it's going to be pretty potent for the dive competition there between Punching and Ocarina. But they will have to work hard for this. It's a very, very tough task of them in front of the opposition, because you do have that Wrecking Ball, you do have that Brigitte, and Patrick rolls on in to just get rid of both stunners in one fall swoop. Tomorrow JDC both going down there to the hand of Patrick, opening right now made by the Wrecking Ball there. Milson's gonna get pooped around. Deadcore will survive. Chaos right now fragging out, will be able to get 2 kills, and it seems like Funtrick knowing exactly where to strike. The right hand side of it already of the first minute on, and you know, insane in the membrane indeed with just how he plays that ball, finds the angle, sleep right off of Chaos, doesn't connect. Arcane trying to roll on away, buy some time, but second tick not taken. Can anyone touch here? Tomorrow trying to get into the angle, it's not gonna happen. And that is gonna be 28-0 by the way, losing that first point. Here comes the Team Seascapades with the push. So what is this? I don't know. Pugs are back. I'm an hour late. Okay, Mr. Lone, don't worry about it. It's what we do Monday and Wednesday as much as possible. There you go. This should explain things for anyone who's a newcomer, and well, I haven't even updated it yet, but yeah, we got Seascapades right now getting all the kills that they need to do into this one. Here comes the dive already from Ocarina and Funtrick with the lessons though in response from Coup de Grace. And right now we'll see 28-0 by the way, can get the push that they need because Cyber Strike is quite low already, getting torn apart at the seams. Archdaniel though in the meantime, a few right clicks here and there, and Rodolph on that Ash having to get on away again. We'll see though if the Bob is going to be enough. Here comes Archdaniel though coming back in position. And right now, Dragon Strike is going over 28-0 by the way. Ocarina deciding to pop that Primal Rage. There we go with the shatter there from Milsons. And Bob right now gonna get tossed on over by Rodolph. But overall, it seems like this defense is just doing everything they can and more to play a strong ground game. They went over to Ryan Zarya instead. And with the Brigitte into tow, they can actually dominate the streets if they don't get staggered. Seascapades right now back on the drawing board and have to figure things out along the way. So far so good. Seascapades gonna be looking to get this a little bit more. We do have the Sandbar available here for Deadcore. It's gonna be hanging on to the side again. But here goes Archdaniel, grabs the surge, doesn't get too much, at least he vaporizes Rodolph there. Deadcore though deciding to go for the B play there, and Cyber Strike Nana boosted up at the same time. Full committed off the support utilization there. And you know, overall, Seascapades getting as much as possible, but Timura gonna be jumping on over. We got Archdaniel right now getting tased down by Ocarina. A very, very messy fight to say the least. A huge Graviton surge from Archdaniel getting absolutely nothing. But eventually, with the Nano Blade making the opening, it is going to be enough for the red hand side to start to push again. But anyway, onto the high ground right now. We got Rodolph trying to find an angle here and there. He's on the Widowmaker. He might be able to get the snipe on. And here comes the push already, courtesy of JDC. Trying to find an angle there. Rodolph though already getting one, making that 2. Venomine as well as the headshots. Gonna be enough to get those casualties. On the other side though, we got Ocarina right now getting the push into the front line. And Archdaniel desperate to go for the contest. He moves over to the Winston right now. And he leaps on in just to die. Ocarina able to get the tase on. Seascapades really just executing so well. And all I gotta say for them, so, you know, fully mixed team there on the red hand side. Here for the blue, it's a PH squadron trying to work together. And for 28-0, by the way, they're not going into top form right now. We'll see if they can actually get things done. But for now, we'll see if the Widowmaker also Rodolph can get some value. He can play these angles, but at the same time, just how the S-bend works, this is so difficult to be in a safe spot. So flanking gonna be essential here for the Widow. Archdaniel and Milson's right now gonna be into the forefront again. And right now, it seems like the kills do come. Leap on in there from Archdaniel. Ocarina though with the Primal Rage this time, just beating on down to the Winston. Seascapades again with a jump on forward. Here we go though with Yumi right now. Dragon Strike is available. They get the crack onto that barrier. Leap on out there from Karina. Disengage into play. And Team Seascapades having to go back to the drum board again. It seems like though every single time that they are forced to go for the reset, they play very responsibly to make sure that they are planning to go into the next attack. And right now, they have their Wind Condition again online. They have the Nano Blade ready to go. They also have that feat there from 10408. And there we go with the Shatter from Mills trying to make things happen. Bindo will connect Oasis right now be into play as well right here. Right now though, the right hand side, the Seascapades going for as much stays as possible. And Archangel even getting rid of Rodafak along the way. Here comes 180 by the way, still going on with more and more. Ocarina right here, right now, getting one, getting two on the board. And this is just Team Seascapades. Getting kill left to kill left to kill. We got Cyber Strike though, ready with Dragon Blade. There we go, the Pile Driver already. And you know, overall, it is going to be Seascapades doing as much as they can. Here we go to the dash on Indo. We got Tamora backing on out. Flashbang now connecting Ocarina. Getting on the zone that he needs. And it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Timer ticking on down. And here comes Milson charging on forward. Cyber Strike though with the Nano Boost and the Blade. And that's Tamora getting sliced up. Coup de grace even caught out in the open. Rallied up from JDC. Getting the staggers on. Getting the stun into play. And for Seascapades, so they have to really deal with the mace to the face. And in the end, it's just a bigger hammer there. Getting the DPS on. Milson's catching out Cyber Strike instead. 28-0 by the way. Finally getting the form that they've been looking for. But especially though on the third point here on the body. Very, very effective to say the least to get the zone that they need. Anyway, they'll buy this point in time to see if Milsons can get anything else done. All about shots here and now, all about making sure that everything is going to be fine and dandy. And they are really just contesting here. They see the Widowmaker, I believe, just roaming on around. Rodafak already with the reset, no hit, knows his time is up, his time is now, and he is going to be falling on down onto the left-hand side instead. But with the Deadeye available, 180 by the way, gonna be still going for as many shots as possible. Let's try to up the bit rate real quick and see if everything is gonna explode or not. Because here comes Ocarina leaping on again into the back line, that Primal Rage allowing him to just cause utter chaos to say the least. But in the end, it's still Tim and Milsons gaining kills right there. Using the double hit scan right now between Tamora and Yumi at the same time. And it really is just all about getting the zone in the first place.
60 seconds.
Anyway though, push coming to a shove. We can make sure that they are in position. We got Tamora, JDC, and Coup de Grace right now ready with 3 ultimates. And that is going to be the info side now primed by Seascapades. They go for the push, they move on forward. The puncher right now gonna be dropping those mines. Deadcore though, catching out Arctano, JDC looking to survive. And in the meantime, gonna be going for the Pile Driver there. Tamora though with the flashbang. And at the very least here for the side of 180 by the way, they are really putting a stop to this offense from Seascapades. But the fight isn't over yet. Beautiful shadow though from Milsons. Deadeye also coming in from Cyber Strike. Doesn't get too much there with that flag. Nano Boost still onto Ocarina. And we'll see if the Zara can get enough DPS on. Rally right now from JDC is really keeping things alive. It's 180 by the way, really putting up a very, very desperate fight here on this third point. Tamora though catching out Puntrick. 10 seconds remaining into this one. And with Rodafak getting torn apart at the seams, it's time for Bob to make sure everything is going to be finalized. Because 28-0 decides to get every kill that they are going to be able to get. And that is going to be enough to prevent full capture from the right hand side.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, another solid game. And it looks like Numbani
Initiating match.
gonna be a fun one to say the least. But hey, we are gonna be getting now into the attack of the blue hand side, and you know, it's time for the wake-up call for everyone. It's time to see if we are gonna be getting some great games into this one. But you know, I hate Numbani. Who does it? Who likes Numbani? That's gonna be the real question there. It's just so difficult. It is quite difficult in all honesty to handle a map like this. But for now, we got Yumi and Tamora playing the Kree and Zephyra. On the other side though, we got an Ashe as well as a Junkrat on defense. Lucian Mercy, interesting enough, and it seems like Chaos wanted to go for the power play onto Rotter, but it also feels like the Ashe has been, what do you say, the Ashe has been very, very effective in many ways. They are always just getting enough of the zone, enough of the space. Dynamite value absolutely essential, and hey, you know, that's how it really is sometimes. Anyway, see a 28-0 by the way can actually get things done again. We got Yumi right now playing that Ashe, got Tamura on the Pharah, and we'll see. Seems like it's a Diva here for Arcane and Wilson's on the Reinhardt. On the other side though, still the ball here for Funtrick, hanging on back, but Yumi actually catching our Rotom back first. Chaos though might be able to get the red zone, but Arcane in position to really just dive on in with the Lucia here for Deadcore 08. Not going to be enough sustain whatsoever. He needs to go a little more in terms of that sustain, he needs to do a little more into that peel. And just his defense falling apart at the seams. Seascapades unable to really get anything done except Funtrick getting the high C's on and gets rid of JDC. Overall though, strong showing there from the attacking side. They just basically go on forward and make sure that they are fine and dandy. It really is just easy tiding, to say the least. Anyway, we got Nelson's now catching on to Rutherford. And the blue hand side deciding to go for the push that they need to go onto that payload right now. Funtrick even catching out Tamura, playing that Roadhog this time. I wish I was 13k Doomfist today. I'm just 1k Doomfist. I keep telling you that playing Doomfist exclusively is you know, it's good for whipping out of nowhere, but if people expect it, it's kind of easy to counterplay, especially if you're not super fine-tuned with all this stuff yet. But, you know, if you really want to practice it, feel free to go. Thank you, Ellie. No problem whatsoever. I really appreciate you hopping on in. But here comes Tamura right now, flying up on top. Rocket Barrage is available. But we'll see, though, if Chaos can really survive into this one. And thank you, Fuss. Thank you for Fussy as well. Tamura, though, getting 2 frags on the board. And 28-0, by the way, still pushing on forward. They are having smooth sailing here on the first 2 points. And all I can really say right now for the blue hand side is it's all about that momentum. Valkyrie going to be available here, and with 6 minutes on the clock, this is a really big time back for the attacking side. It's a difficult situation here for the defense, as we do have the Marshall on board. It's that Pharah flying on around. Rockets here, absolutely essential. The barrage is going to be available into this one. Shatter though going to be looking for the connection. Wilson's right now bringing Ocarina to the Abyss. That does get rid of the Nanoboost target, sure, but at the same time, the problem there is with that set, you know, without that Reinhardt, it really is going to be a little difficult. Never mind though, it seems like Tamura doesn't need a main tank in front of her. Will get sleep guarded though for her troubles in Chaos, but another clutch play. More on it this time from Deadcore, as well as Chaos coalesces though into the front line there. And right here, right now, we'll see how this is all gonna pan out. Self-destruct is available. You must be the Tamura. Tim is like one of the best PH Pharos. There you go. If not the best. If not the best. Welcome to the Tamura show, Mr. Cyberstrike. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Victory for the blue hand side. Tamura show season 100 episode. I don't know anymore. Thank you, Mills. Tamura cancelled. Never gets cancelled, guys. Never had that opportunity. True. Ay ka, Tim. Away ka. Damn. Thank you, Rotter. Okay, how many people we got? Okay, Sapta, we have 12. Perfect 12, lol. We got perfect 12. Short sesh, maybe today. It's okay. I'll shuffle I'll shuffle talaga. Like legit super shuffle, okay? What map do we wanna do? What map do you guys wanna see? What will be a fun one? I think Gib is nice. And let's get Lone and Ocarina, Funtrick. And then no. Yumi, Sim, Arc, Blazer. Blazer, can you tank, bud? JDC, the coup de grace chaos, and yeah, Tim. It's okay. The support lines are fine. Support lines are fine, I think. Ocarina, Blown Blazer, Yumi Tim, Invox Arc. So it's Funtrick and Arc not together versus, that should be fine. I think it's fine. That's good enough. And then let's say tomorrow's show on the blue hand side, and here for the red it is going to be Funtrick's Tricks. I don't know why I just made something up. Team show. I just made something up. I don't mind the names. Totally couldn't make something for Funtrick. Right there, and Hoopstrava, because Hoopstrava Ganza doesn't fit. There you go. It's just like I couldn't really think of anything, and parang while we were waiting, I suddenly just like, sometimes you just go into a lower gear. Environmental is greater than skill. That's true. And we are gonna be getting into another game. Into the OverRush PH PUGS. This is game number 3, and we'll see if we can actually get another game after this one. But that was a 3-2 earlier on there from the blue hand side. Tamura again, just showing up with the Pharah as per usual, and just destroying anyone and everyone, to say the least. With Watchpoint Gibraltar gonna be our third map of this session, and we will see if we are gonna be going in for the long haul. We are gonna be for the short haul, and we'll see right here, right now. We got Lone and Blazer together with Yumi and Tamura yet again. JDC and Coup de Grace gonna be rounding things up here. In the meantime, to the right hand side, it's Ocarina instead with Funtrick, Invox, Archdaniel, Deathcore, and finally Chaos. So the red hand side gonna be having a little bit of that potential to really deal with Tamura and her antics, because there's gonna be Team Tamura show on the blue hand side as Funtrick Strix on the red instead. But is this the right idea? Is this the right idea here for Funtrick Strix? Because they are gonna be playing that Wrecking Ball, sure. But at the same time, if Tamura decides to play that Pharah, it's going to be very difficult for them to deal with the Torbjorn and the Junkrat only. But Zen on the right here, right now, they are anticipating just something to come in terms of that flyer. JDC has been the brig main today, and he is looking to be such a big pest, to say the least. But we'll see though right here, right now, how the Orisa and the Ball are going to work together as Archdaniel catching out Yumi there. They one forward already, Junkrat grenades being tossed on over, and Tim gonna get by Arc there, making sure the deflect wasn't available. Funtrick Strix just doing exactly what they can. The pocket picks between Archdaniel and Tamura are really interesting. You got Junkrat on the one, Pharah on the second, and even though Tamura does have the advantage there, it really is gonna be Archdaniel getting the trajectory that he's looking for. Now with the composition here for the offense, you can really see they're so strong on the ground game, and Funtrick Chaos getting on the board. It is just gonna be all stops and no pops right here, right now for the red hand side, because they are just gonna be pushing forward, potentially for that first point. Blazer right now getting torn apart by the turret. Archdaniel sees the opportunity there, and Invox doesn't even bother putting that turret in a sneaky spot, puts it on top of the payload, allows the gun to work out there. And Tim right now turning it to the Pharah, but honestly the worst point to be in here on Gibraltar. Okay, this is game number 3, guys, and again, if you do want to join, feel free to hop on, and we'll see if we can get a long session here or not. And we are just looking to have some fun right here, right now in the OverRush PH PUGS. You guys love Overwatch, you guys want to play with the community, feel free to do so. Today is the last day of the anniversary. I do have to play my own games later on into the night. But for Invox though, he's playing that Torbjorn, Coup de Grace getting on board mode right now though, in the meantime catching out that core, and he's just chilling by the med pack, really just standing onto that one. The 4 Team Tamura show, they are just getting torn apart by all that damage. Ocarina, Archdaniel, Invox, just so much potency into the front line, and with the Zen and Diana, this really just amplifies what they can in the first place. But Tim though in behind, already catching out Archdaniel. Good idea here though from the Pharah to make sure that playing the Rocketeer is the best decision here. And of course with Coup de Grace right now playing that Mercy. Pocket play is banned. Funtrick though gonna get caught. Melees are there. It seems like it is gonna be a little bit of, hey, can I please get out of here? Thank you very much. I'm glad we have this understanding. And back into the brawl into this one. So the Beast 3D has already been broken, to say the least, as Funtrick goes really engaged. Well, in the meantime though, playing his comfort Roadhog. I'll see right here, right now, how this is all to pan out. Multicore though being tossed here by Invox. And Funtrick Strix looking for the push on forward. One kill already by the Torbjorn. Pops the overload as well. Blazer right now, quart low. Archdaniel even getting the catch on the Coup de Grace. And the right hand side gets the air shot on Arctano, showing exactly what he can do with that Junkrat, just taking the high ground, essential for his growth and essential for the sight lines to be absolutely on point. So Funtrix getting 2 of these objectives already. So far so good, pushing forward as much as possible. And you know, right here, right now, we'll see if Funtrix can actually get the roll on in again. We do have the mines available there for Funtrix. In the meantime, having that Deadeye. Tomorrow on the other side, Rocket Barrage is available. Londo gonna be able to get rid of one. 1 trade so far actually. Like here right now, grenades being tossed on over. We will have a push right now as the Deadeye gonna be available here. Here comes the hook though. Londo in the meantime getting that safe down there, and so far so good here for Team Tomorrow Show. For JDC and Lone getting some kills in position, and well for Tomorrow Show, the best thing that they have right now is the fact of the matter in terms of the map itself. They are going to be able to handle the tournament really easily with their range advantage. They are going to be able to handle the Junkrat really easily with the open areas. And Arctano already turning into the Pharah, but I don't think this is the best decision for Arc. So for Arctano, if he really wants to deal with Tamora, especially with the Zen on it behind, he shouldn't be playing the Pharah, he should be playing that Echo instead. But Chaos really bringing in damage there, gets rid of Lon in the first place. And the Discord are really just tearing apart the Roadhog there. But in the meantime, Patrick right now with the Foul Driver. Yumi though up on top. Deathcore gonna get caught there. It doesn't matter if you go for the trance because that is just gonna be full burst of damage to say the least. But at the very least, it seems like the Wrecking Ball does get a kill. But overall, Team Tomorrow Show, again, holding the line. And this is what the open area is all about. When you do have the space to work with the Pharah, you are just gonna be having a great time to say the least. Coalescence though in hand already here for JDC tomorrow. In the meantime, gonna have the Rocket Barrage, and you know, overall we'll see if the shots do keep on coming, because by this point in time we will find out if the damage can be pretty potent from Tim. Staying onto the rocks right now, JDC though with the bouncy Biotic Orb to get that takedown. In a situation like this, we'll see if the Cole can actually get that value. Biotic Orb though tossed in behind. Here comes Blazer right now with the Power Driver. Arcanator gonna get caught there. Chaos is AFK. No, he's back. He's back. No worries about that. And they have to chill. Don't worry about that, DC. We got Lone though taking a quick little nap. Mercy and the Echo. We'll see if the power play is going to be essential here. Inbox has shown that he has the tendency to pop off. And with a nano boost there, it will be enough tankiness to just deal with the combo there from the Roadhog. Time for Inbox to go for the show. Gets the Deadeye against coup de grace. And it seems like the McCurry having the hot hand here. Funtrix Strix now. 2:38 on the clock, getting the push that they are looking for. And we'll see right here, right now, if it is going to be enough. Still though, Ocarina trying to get in position. There we go with the hook being tossed on over. Londo in the meantime trying to get a little bit more. And here comes the Coalescence right now from JDC instead. There we go with the hook as well from Oka. Londo in the meantime with the Hulhog. And Team Tomorrow Show doing all they can and more to just get rid of the opposition. Deadcore right now gonna go down. The blue hand side doing all they can truly to defend. And it seems like even though there was a really good push there from the attacking side of Funtrix Strix, just coming on back in full force for Team Tomorrow Show is enough here. You'll be doing a really good job on that hit scan as well, putting in some potency. In the meantime though, Funtrix trying to play it cheeky, but against people who know exactly what he's doing, it really is going to be very, very difficult to just play a C9 kind of game. Tim though on the right hand side, just hanging out, making sure that the Rocket Barrage is going to be available, and with Funtrix doing it again, going to get caught out in the open, but this does buy time for Arctano to get into the front line with that Echo. Duplicate now is available versus the Rocket Barrage. And we'll see if Team Tomorrow Show can really find the angle here to let the Rockets loose and the choose to just rain on down. Here go though with the Echo. Deadeye from Yumi doesn't get too much there. Arctano gonna be disengaging, flying on around. Inbox right now with his own Deadeye. And Blazer gonna get caught out in the open. Does he actually know that Lone is there? Sees coup de grace, but a little too late on the trigger finger. But Arc in behind, already focusing, keep connecting onto Timora. Here we go with a duplicate onto JDC. Of all people, Biotic Orb to get the suck on. And it seems like the support line gonna be taking damage from themselves. A minute left going for the push. Here comes Blazer right now though with Foul Driver. Timora getting space created to go for the Rock Barrage, and Funtrix will go down. But a good hook there from Ocarina, gonna shut that down again. Lone though with the whole hug pushing people back. Here we go now with the focusing beam, trying to find the target. The two coup de grace will fall into the field battle. Yumi in the meantime catching out Deadcore, and it seems like here for the red hand side that they are just gonna be relying on this Echo to get these kills. Ocarina though gets survived by the Biotic Grenade. Beautiful stuff there from the Ana, absolutely clutch. And 34 seconds on the clock. not bad whatsoever for Frontier Strix.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
The solid showing there from from Frontier Strix, and you know, all I gotta say about them is they were just absolutely potent in so many ways. They found multiple opportunities actually to make sure that they are going to be able to find opportunities here and there. They were effective enough in the first place to play the map to the best degree, and I do love the echo pick there from Arc at the last moment.
No time.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
My turn.
And you know, we'll see how this is all gonna be panning out as Team Tomorrow Show Night now gonna be going for their own dive here. Winston in the Diva. Gonna be looking to make sure that they can find all they can. And in the meantime, here on the defense, it's at Sigma and the ball instead.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We'll see though how this is all gonna pan out, and we go again as here we go with the Hanzo and the McCree, and Archdale trying to play cheeky but still gets rid of Coup de Grace. It's just so quick when you are basically gonna die there. Surprise, surprise that it is gonna be easy tidings with the new Junkrat fuse in the first place. And yeah, absolutely surprising stuff. But for Coup de Grace gonna be coming on back. They do need to sustain though tomorrow. They need a top up against Funtrick and his antics. On the other side though, Lone gonna be heading out in front. Blazer gonna be playing that Zarya as well. Here comes Archdaniel though, throwing a few grenades here and there. And we'll see if the spam is going to be effective here, because down in the tunnel, honestly, the Junkrat can be pretty potent. And for Frontier Strix, if they are going to be holding on to the car wash right here, right now, they are going to be very, very efficient at getting that grenade damage on. Already 86% for Archdaniel, make that 100 almost here. Does have the Riptire available, and it is going to be a good one into the next clash. But hey, Yuumi does get the catch on. The spam from the Hanzo going to be pretty effective to say the least. And that is going to be a takedown there. Funtrick though with a tag onto one already. The Wrecking Ball rolling on around. I'll see though if Team Frontier Strix can find just a little more. Yuumi though in the meantime, got a few shots here and there that are getting sucked dry along the way. And now with Deadeye, we'll see if Tomorrow Show can actually get the push that they do truly need. But for Ocarina, right here, right now, looking to get some value. Archdaniel though in the meantime with the Riptire there, and the coalescence of JDC in behind. Chaos and Arc getting frags left, right, and center. Deadeye is available too, and Frontier Strix is doing all they can to hold the line. And this Junkrat pocket pick really working for them. You can really see the damage already being done by Arc. It is just so effective to say the least for Arc, because he understands exactly where to position on a point like these. Anyway though, at least Samora brought that to life by Coup de Grace, and Team Tomorrow Show just looking for a little bit more of that push. We'll see if it is going to be enough. It's going to be hanging on back again. Archdaniel still with all the spam in the world. And for the rest of the crew, we got Deathcore, Chaos, Ocarina, and Invox already with ultimates. With them clearly on, popping off on that third point. Demora though, as well as Yuumi working together to really just get rid of Arc there in the overextended nether regions. Blocks though connecting right now, catches out 3 from the fire onto Zarya, and Blazer just in there, the bubble dead to survive, but Tim in behind, goes for the Deadeye. Chaos though, right idea, goes into the eye field and gets just in the face of adversity. Here we go though with the Kinetic Grass, Ocarina finally get that kill, but space created, the payload being pushed, the blue hand side getting even more and more done. Trades abound though, Yuumi getting rid of Archdaniel again, the Sigma getting zoned out by the Rhine and Zarya, and Frontier Strix giving up the point pretty easily there, not really as desperate as you would expect. And the right hand side instead backing on out, making sure that they are fine and deadly, set up for the second point instead. Now even though on the first point they were pretty solid with the Grenadier, this time on the second gonna be even better. Londo gonna be going for a few hammer swings here. There needs a top up from JDC, and he says, okay, I'm gonna give you the couple lessons instead. It's time to see if the beam is gonna be effective enough. Here we go with the Grapplon Surge. And on the other side though, Archdaniel right now letting it rip, but it will get caught out by Yuumi. Beautiful shot there by the Hanzo. Team Tomorrow Show right now getting the push that they need into the insides here of the hangar area. But in behind all of this, it seems like the scattered fights allows Funtrix to get all the kills that they need. Blazer though does catch out Dead Core in response, but overall it's still the blue hand side having a little bit of a reprieve here as the defense holds the line. Anyway though, blocks available there for Ocarina. Very effective earlier on. He was able to get a really good one onto the car wash. But on the other side though, we shall see if Team Funtrix can actually just hold the line here. While the flux right now being tossed over. Was that shadow though from Lone as he went for it while getting lifted up. And in the end, it seems like no one was there. No one hoped to actually get caught. Still though, frags going on the board. 2 for 1 right now in favor of the defense. But the push though, courtesy of Team Tomorrow Show, still enabled. We got the Zarya in the front lines. Trying to really make it through that second point. Dragon Strike though from Yuumi. Not really gonna get any targets. Arcano catches out the Hanzo instead. Funtrix rolling on the round as much as possible. We got the Wrecking Ball right now. Look to make sure that they are in position. The Pile Driver going to be absolutely essential to say the least. We'll see though if it's going to be enough. We do have Funtrix right now rolling on around again. The Deadeye as well as the Riptide both available here for Funtrix, and they are going to be looking to hold the line as much as possible. Trap though going to be into play. Yuumi right now catching out one inbox with a trade on back. And that is going to be easy tidings there. The Hanzo predicting that move, but thanks to the Sonic Arrow. And here comes Archdaniel. Even though he was very predictable, he just gets the direct hit again. If they're coming, Yuumi just came back to life. But you know what, the iframes there from the Resurrection, keeping her alive. Very ambitious there from Archdaniel. He was a little too eager to get rid of his mommy there. But in the meantime, the guy come from inbox catches that coup de grace. Practice about I feel is set. Drop on down already from the McCree. And that core A8 just happened on around again. Ocarina though looking for a little bit of a target or two. Arcane right now with the steel trap into play. Lone though in the meantime with the charge. Blazer getting on the board. Dead Core though does get one. Make that 2 cracks on this forefront. And you know, overall it is going to be the red hand side holding the line again. Absolutely clutch stuff here from Funtrix. They do find opportunities. They do find a way to really shut things down. And hey, with 39 seconds left, Tomorrow Show is really on the ropes. And they actually keep this up. Will they actually go for any swaps here and there? They haven't gone into any flyers, neither the Echo or the Pharah. And Archdaniel is doing all he can on the Junkrat and more. An ultimate moment here for Team Tomorrow Show. And we'll see if it's going to be enough, because Deadeye available for Tim. Londo with the Shatter catching out the Tracer and the Sigma. But the Eye Field there, keeping them alive. That Core away, beautiful gadget play right into the hearts of that defense. In the meantime, the Tracer of Inbox getting Nana boosted to try and get a few picks here and there, but Lone is going ham. He has already got the 2. Mine's in behind. 3 frags on the board for the hammer there from the Reinhardt. And it seems like, again, Funtrix giving up that point. A minute 25 right now. We'll see if it's going to be enough. So Team Tomorrow Show forcing a few resets here and there. Archdaniel low stagger himself for some reason. And it looks like he's just making sure that he might be able to get a kill here in behind. Time going down, gets spent by Blazer, and of course the Zarya is the best hero to deal with a camping Junkrat like that. So Archdaniel, not the best decision there, a minute left remaining, and the red hand side looks to defend with only 5 for now. But behind all of this, it seems like Funtrix trying to get into the backline and make a play against the Mercy. Blocks though, look for the connection. That is going to be low, getting caught into the crossfire. Coalesces though from JDC, keeping the top of one again. Archdaniel right now with the Riptide catching out one, but a beautiful shadow there from Lone instead allows Yuumi to frag out and get 3 kills on the board. It's still Team Tomorrow Show putting up a very decent fight. And can they actually finish up the map as well? Lone with absolute clutch on the last 2 points. And we are going to be going into round number 2. Round 2, Watchpoint Gibraltar. Pretty even fight right here, right now, between our 2 teams.
3-3.
Well played indeed, but hey, a minute versus a minute 03. Barely any difference. We'll see if Lone Blazer, Yuumi Tomorrow, and JDC and Coup de Grace can actually play things out versus Ocarina, Funtrix, Invox, Archdaniel, Dead Core 08, and Chaos. This is OverRush PH PUGS, and this may or may not be the last game depending on the availability of our players. And even though we are in here for a short session, you know, it's all fine and dandy as long as you guys are having a pretty good time. But here we go again, Ryan Zarya from tomorrow's show. Lone showing up on those last 2 points, really getting all the effectivity that he's been looking for. And absolute kudos to them clutching it out not just once but twice in a snowball effort. In the meantime though, we got JDC and Coup de Grace playing the BAP, playing that Mercy, looking to be as much potency as they can. Arctano though this time not playing the Junkrat. He's anticipating that either Tamora or Yumi will actually answer him back, but instead it's gonna be double hit scan. And with Arctano right now, he does expose himself thanks to the mirror there, and I really feel like for Yumi and Tamora, they're just happy to say, okay, we're gonna be shooting down a Mont very, very easily. Time for the setup, and we'll see if the knockdown is gonna happen. Tamora show dropping on down with the snipers, with the revolver wielder, as well as that Baptiste with the Amp Matrix 2 good. So a very hit scan oriented composition already, but Yumi of course gonna be struggling hard. They know if the Echo decides to go for the focus fire there. So Echo Ash gonna be effective enough in a wave, even though the Widow will be looking to go for the shot if he is scoped in too little long. If the Widow is scoped in for way too long, it is gonna be easy tidings for the Echo to get the combo on point. But Lone doesn't even care about anything else. He is doing everything he can and board the front line, and he is just going crazy. Ocarina going for the counter charge. Shadow connecting from Lone already gets to shut down Ocarina, forcing Arctano to come on back. And with 13 seconds left, the Veil already getting pushed close to that first point, but Arctano turning into the Reinhardt instead. Can he actually get topped up here? Chaos in the meantime keeping the safety of the Echo into the priorities here for the red-hand side. It's time for overtime to take on down again. Arctano though catching out to more Deadcore, even catching out Lone there. Here we go with the Valkyrie right now from Chaos. At the right hand side, sustaining with that extra tankiness courtesy of the Echo. I feel it's still gonna be used up. Iron Metrics are gonna be there as well. Ocarina though, just getting kills left, right, and center. And in the end, Bunchix Tricks with the clutch there. Arctano with the proper contest with the Reinhardt, buying enough time. And everyone else from the defending side comes on back to help hold the line.
Switching sides.
Holy shit, a 2080 for
Initiating
60k only. Ooh. That's a ooh la la. That's an ooh la la right there. But yo, 4-3. No, not even 3-3 right now, our scoreline. And we'll see though if the attacking side of the right hand side can actually get the victory here. Watchpoint Gibraltar. Gonna be a fun affair between our two teams. Now it is truly time to see who will be able to get this victory. Team Tomorrow Show on this Ryan Zarya pairing again. Lone has been playing absolutely insane for the last half of this session. In the meantime though, we got the Torbjorn and the McCree. It feels like for Team Tomorrow Show, they're anticipating again a flyer to come on out, but on the other side, we do have the Junkrat again for Arctano. He's gonna be looking to make sure that he can just enjoy the time here. A few shots here and there. Ryan and the Bull working with one another.
4, 3, 2,
Torbjorn turrets in the middle of everything. This looks to be very oriented to try and deal with Funtrick and his antics. Now moving over to the left hand side, Arctano though actually catching on such more there immediately. Coup de Grace though with the resurrection, that's what the Mercy is all about. But for now, Lone is really protecting the lines here, making sure that Torbjorn turret is protected permanently in box. As soon as the Reinhardt decides to move on away, it is going to be just an opportunity taken by Inbox to say the least. He's showed up with the McCree earlier on, he's now playing the Ashe. And we'll see right here, right now, if Funtrick Tricks can actually clutch things out. Londo and Blazer into the front line, the Ryan and Zarya working together. There we have Arctano right now, just raining on those grenades. And Ocarina looking for a little bit more into the forefront, but Funtrick in the meantime with a pile driver to say the least. He swings into the back line. Staggers here from Team Funtrick Tricks, really solid. And now it's 6v3. Inbox though popping off and popping heads, looking to do as much damage as possible. Sees the Torbjorn up on top. And this might be game, set, and match. Can Yumi actually go for the contest? That's gonna be the real question, using that speed boost as well as the armor to stay alive for a little bit and allows Lowen to come on back with the Wrecking Ball instead. Blazer though moves over to the Winston. JDC has already been felled. Desperate times right here, right now for the defending side. And here we go with the Riptide from Arc. They don't look for the shutdown. Tim though does get rid of Arc, but Inbox in response gets the value. And Funtrick Tricks decides to win it out 4-3, our scoreline there.
play of the game.
play of the game goes over to Mr. Lone, and it's just like skip, skip, skip. Hammer swing, hammer swing, hammer swing, and there you go. Okay, we done then. If Mr. Lone is out. Or last game. Alright, bye bye. Wow! So accepting. Last game. GG all. Okay, GG. Short sesh. Thank you, thank you. No problem, guys. And hey! You know, sometimes there are pug sessions that really go really short, and this was one of them. That is no problem whatsoever. We got some solid games into this one. All I gotta say about that, just that Watchpoint Gibraltar was really, really fun to see. Both sides bringing each other to the limit, and a 4-3 victory therefore Funchik and Arctanal over Timora and Yumi. But in terms of results, 0-3 on Oasis, 3-2 on Numbani, and a 4-3 on Watchpoint Gibraltar. A 3-map affair this time compared to the 11 maps we got last time. I know that's how sometimes pugs work out. We started late, we ended early. And in the end, you know, if you guys want to play some OverRush, you know where to look at. Mondays and Wednesdays here at the twitch.tv/Daks PH PUGS channel. I thank you really guys for everything that you have brought to the table. And I know I was also kind of low energy today. And hopefully I can figure myself out as well. I haven't really been feeling myself too much lately. But you know, people have their on and off days. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been fun, it's been great. I've been Daks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good week. Have a good last grind in Overwatch Anniversary, and I'll see you guys on Monday for more Pugs scenarios.